So hello students, welcome to the mathematics class. So this time I'm taking paper 7th. In that one, complex integration. So complex integration before better. So I suggest that before going to complex integration, so understand betterly that complex numbers and some basic Cauchy-Riemann equations and other the related theorems. So if you studied this after that, then it is better. Okay. Is I start the complex integration part because my allotted portion is complex integrations in this semester. Is the complex, what is the difference between a, so here in complex integration means we are integrating a complex curve. So there is some difference between a real curve and complex curve. So actually that curve is seems to be same, but the way of representing a curve in complex plane and in complex as a complex curve, the way of representing a curve as a real curve, that is the, so that method is different. Okay, as here you take that complex integration part. An arc of a curve C in a complex plane is a set of points, so that is represented as z of t, or z, in simply we write it as z. Z of t is equal to x of t plus I into y of t. Here x of t and y of t are continuous real valued functions. You know what is meaning of a continuity and what is meaning of a continuous curve and all other things. That z of t is defined in the interval. That interval is between t1 and t2. The value of t varies between t1 and t2. So here, okay, you know that continuous curve in a real valued function, it not takes any jumps, breaks, and we say it is a smooth. Similarly, we are using that meanings, continuity and the smoothness or differentiability of the curve. As here we have one more definition. Okay, so this is the complex integration definition. Suppose if f of z is any complex valued function and phi of z is the another complex valued function. When you are differentiating phi of z, it gives f of z. So obviously the integration of f of z must give the phi of z. Okay, that same thing here it written we written here. Integration of f of z dz is equal to phi of z plus c, where c is the constant of integration. Where c is the constant of integration. As what is the, okay, one more time we are writing. Okay, this is the definition of a smooth curve. Smooth means a differentiable curve. When you say a function is differentiable in case of a complex curve. Okay, so a curve C defined by, so z of t is equal to x of t plus I into y of t. So that is defined in the interval t1 and t2. t1 t2 ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ define ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. Is called a smooth curve. Smooth means it is differentiable at all the points. That means we can draw a tangent at all the points. So z dash of t exists. That means we can differentiate the function in the interval. And second point, z dash of t is continuous function in the interval. Z dash of t is continuous one. Okay, it not takes any breaks, jumps. And z dash of t is not equal to 0 in the interval. If these three conditions are satisfied by the function z of t, so then we say z of t is the smooth curve. Z of t is the smooth curve. We say it is a smooth curve. Okay, next definition, contour. What is meaning of a contour? Is contour is a simple curve consisting of finite number of smooth curves joined end to end. So contour is a closed curve and it is a combination of smooth curves. So then we say it is a contour. So yellow irbodu. So contour may be like this. So it is like this. Sorry. So it is a closed contour or it's closed contour. sorry, it is just like just we say it is a contour. Okay, next, a curve which has a finite length is called a rectifiable curve. So the length of the curve is finite, measurable. So then we say it is a rectifiable curve. It is a rectifiable curve. Yes, come to complex line integral. Line integral. Why that line integral in case of complex numbers? What is the integration difference between if the function is a complex valued function and if the function is real valued function? So in the case of integration or definite integrations, what are the differences? ಏನು ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಏನು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್? ರಿಯಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟಗ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ? Okay, let's see this. Let f of z be a continuous function at all points of a smooth curve, that is contour C, which is rectifiable. Its length is measurable, so we can measure that is finite. So then integration of f of z dz over ab. So that is ab means, so they are given limits. Okay, or integration of f of z over c dz. Here AB means AB are of course real numbers, but it is an ordered pair. A is an ordered pair, B is an ordered pair. Is called the complex line integral of f of z along C between the points A and B. So A and B are complex numbers. A and B are complex numbers in this case. The complex line integral, integration of f of z over C dz, can be expressed in terms of real line integrals and hence can be evaluated. So that means when the complex valued function is given, so then we have to take some, we have to make some simplification. So then after that only we have to evaluate this. So actually what is the difference between complex integration and real integration? So in case of real integration, suppose if you consider a function, so suppose if you take that integration of 2 to 3 into x square into dx. So here integration of x square we have to make. So between the point 2 to 3, between, so from the point 2 to 3, but in case of complex numbers, so this number should be a complex one. So like this 2 comma 3, or it is 2 plus 3i, and so this is 5 comma 8, and this function is in terms of z square into dz, we write. Okay, so in case of, so 2 to 3, 5 to 8 means, so along so between these two points there are so many curves. Between these two points there are so many curves. So ಎಷ್ಟು ಕರ್ವ್ಸ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕರ್ವ್ನ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ so in case of line integral, when you are considering that line integral of the complex numbers, so we should mention the particular curve. What curve is, ಇದೇನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನಾ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಕರ್ವ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು, ಬೇರೆ ಕರ್ವ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ಅದರ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ವ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ದಟ್ other curves. Okay, when we are taking the complex line integrations, if f of z is defined like this, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ f of z ಅನ್ನ, f of z means it is a complex valued function. It is defined like this. It is u of xy. It is a continuous, okay, it is a real valued function u of xy plus I into v of xy. So then the complex line integral, so we can simplify that as ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ಅಂತ. So f of z, integration of f of z dz over c. What is f of z? F of z is u plus iv into dz. What is dz? Dz is dx plus I dy. This is because z can be written as x plus iy, where x and y are real numbers. So any number z can be written like this. Z is equal to x plus iy. Then its differentiation dz is equal to dx plus I dy. Similarly, what is f of z? f of z is equal to u plus iv. Okay, so for that reason we are writing it as u plus iv into dx plus I dy. F of z into dz can be written like this. You multiply these two and simplifying, we get this u dx minus v dy plus I into v dx plus u dy. Here C is the closed contour. C is the closed contour. So we write this as integration of f of z dz over C. If C is the closed contour, then we write like this integration over C. There is some mark, we are using this type of mark here. So next, properties of line integral. What are the properties satisfied by a line integral? First one, integration of f of z plus g of z into dz over C can be written as integration of f of z dz over C plus integration of g of z dz over C. ಎರಡು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅದೆರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಕರ್ವ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವೆರಡರ ಸಮ್ನ. So we can separately we find these two values and finally we add this. Okay, if k is a scalar multiplied with f of z, we keep this k outside and evaluate integration of f of z dz. k is a constant ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೊರಗೆ ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು evaluate ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. Integration of a to b f of z dz, a to b evaluate ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ. If you wanted to change its direction, if you wanted to evaluate from b to a, in that time you have to take one negative sign. b to a ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು negative sign ತಗೋಬೇಕು. So a to b, there is some point c is the in between a and b. So then you evaluate from a to c and then from c to b. a ಇಂದ c ಗೆ evaluate ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ c ಇಂದ b ಗೆ evaluate ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ a b ಗೆ evaluate ಮಾಡೋದು ಬಂದು. So if c is split into number of parts, ತುಂಬಾ parts ಇದ್ರೆ c1 c2 c3 ಅಂತ. So in that time we use the same property here. A integration of f of z over c is equal to f of z over c1 dz integration of f of z over c2 dz like that. So then, and the sixth property, mod of integration of f of z integral is here. If the problem is like this, evaluate integration over c x square minus I y square into dz along the parabola. Here the curve is a parabola, so that is y is equal to 2x square. It is joined from the point 1 2 to 2 2 to 8. Okay, and in second case along the line joining 1 2 to 2 8. So this is along the straight line in second case. In first case it is along the parabola. So, okay, to solve this, first you take, so first dz. So what is that integral is let, okay, let I is equal to integration over c x square minus I y square, x square minus I y square into dz. This is the given problem. Its first case along y is equal to 2x square. So now what is dy? Its differentiation is 2 into differentiation of x square is 2x dx, 2x dx. So that is dy is equal to 4x dx. dy becomes 4x dx. So now what is dz? dz ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ? What is dz? Here dz is equal to dx plus I into dy, which is equal to dx plus I into, what is dy here? dy is 4x dx. You write that here. Simplifying this, it is 1 plus 4i into dx. 1 plus 4i into dx. So it is 1 plus 4xi. 4xi into dx. Now substitute this in I. So now I becomes, so I is equal to, now, okay, you calculate this separately, x square minus iy square, iy square into dz, which is equal to x square minus I. What is y here? So y is 2x square, this whole square into dz. Dz is 1 plus I 4x into dx. Okay, go on simplifying this. It is x square minus, so this is 4x, this is 4 x to the power 4 I into 4x to the power 4 into 1 plus I into 4x into dx, which is equal to, is next you multiply these two, x square into this term, it is x square plus I into 4x cube minus I into 4x to the power 4. Next, plus into minus, minus I into I square, I square into 4 4s are 16, x to the power 4 into x, it is x to the power 5, this into dx, which is equal to, first you write the real part, so that real part here is x square, I square is minus 1, minus of minus becomes plus, plus 16x to the power 5. So 16x to the power 5, this is the real part. Next you write the imaginary part. So here you write it is I into, this is 4x cube minus 4x to the power 4. This into dx. So now that I becomes, I is equal to integration from, is we have to choose the limits here. Limits choose ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, so here we convert all the variables into in terms of x. ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು in terms of x ಗೆ convert ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. And also here x varies from 1 to 2. So x ನ coordinate ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ವೇರಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, x varies from 1 to 2. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು y ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು ತಗೋಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, 2 to 8 ತಗೋಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು x ಗೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, so we have to take the limit is 1 to 2. So take the limit from 1 to 2. Limit from 1 to 2, it is x square plus 16x to the power 5 plus I into 4 into, I take 4 as a common factor. This is x cube minus x to the power 4 into dx. This is equal to integration of x square is x cube by 3 plus 16 into integration of x to the power 5 is x to the power 6 by 6 plus this is 4I into its integration x to the power 4 by 4, its integration x to the power 5 by 5. So with the limits 1 to 2. So limits apply ಮಾಡೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. But when you are applying the limit, first ಎಲ್ಲ upper limit apply ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು minus of lower limit ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. But in this case, better you apply simultaneously upper limit minus lower limit. ಹೀಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಸಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. 2 3s are 6, 2 8s. Okay, which is equal to, so first to take upper limit to 2 cube by 3 plus 8 into, okay, 8 by 3 into 2 to the power 6 plus, if you want to multiply this 4 here, this is I into 4 cancels, this is 2 to the power 4 minus 4 by 5 into 2 to the power 5 minus of lower limit 1 by 3 plus 8 by 3 into 1 to the power 6 plus I into 4 cancel, it is 1 minus 1 by 5. 1 minus 1 by 5. Okay, next step you are to simplifying this. Its simplification is, which is equal to 8 by 3 plus, so I think 2 to the power 6 is 2 to the power 6 is 64. 8 by 3 into 64 plus I into 2 to the power 4 is 16 minus 4 by 5 into 4 by 5 into 2 to the power 5. It is 2 to the power 5 value. Okay, 4 by 5 into 2 to the power 5 is 2 see 8, 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32. Or you can multiply this completely and write the solution. 32. Okay, close bracket. So next minus 1 by 3. 1 by 3 plus 8 by 3 is 9 by 3. So you can write it is minus 9 by 3. And this is minus I into 4 by 5. Let's go on simplifying this. It finally gives that 511 divided by 3 minus 49 divided by 5i. Yes, go and check your answers and confirm the result. Okay, it is very simple high school mathematics. Okay, so next second case. So okay, in second case, so we have to evaluate this integral along the line joining 1, 2 and 2, 3. Yes, that is first we have to write the equation of the line which is joined from the point 1, 2 and 2, 3. So then we have to evaluate this 1, 2, 2, 3. Yes, all of you know that second case, equation of the line joining x1, y1 and x2, y2 is, say Bredo, I think you know how to write the equation of the straight line joining from x1, y1 and x2, y2. So it is y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, so here we have to find the equation of line joining. Equation of line joining the points from 1 to and 2, 8. 1, 2 and 2, 8 is as you take, this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2 and use this formula here. So that is y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. Go on simplifying this. Simplify ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು, so it is y minus 2 divided by 6 is equal to x minus 1 divided by 1. So that is y minus 2 is equal to, take 6 cross multiplication, 6x minus 6, y is equal to 6x minus 6 plus 2, that is y is equal to 6x minus 4. Y is equal to 6x minus 4 is the equation of the line. So now its differentiation, which implies dy is equal to 6 into dx. Now what is dz? Dz is equal to dx plus I dy. Dx plus I into dy can be written as 6dx, which is equal to 1 plus 6i into dx. So now use all this in the formula. So now what is this x square minus iy square into dz is, which is equal to x square minus I. What is y here? Y is 6x minus 4 whole square, 6x minus 4 whole square into dz is 1 plus 6i into dx. 1 plus 6i into dx. Okay. So now we substitute in I. Now I is equal to integration from, here we convert all the variables in terms of x. So we have to take the limits of x here. So here equation, we see this in second case along the line from 1 to 8. In this interval, in this points interval, so here x varies from 1 to 2. If you convert all variables in terms of x, here x varies from 1 to 2. If you convert all the variables in terms of y, so we have to take the limit is 2 to 8. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು x ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ಸ್ ನಾವು 1 to 2 ತಗೋಬೇಕು. So take the limits is 1 to 2 and substitute that here, x square minus I into 6x minus 4 whole square into 1 plus 6i into dx. Okay, you can take this 1 plus 6i is a common factor, so it is outside from the integration. 1 plus 6i integration from 1 to 2, x square minus I into 6x minus 4 whole square into dx. Now next step is its integration, which is equal to 1 plus 6i into integration of x square is x cube by 3 minus I into integration of 6x minus 4 is 6x minus 4 whole cube divided by 3 into the coefficient of x is 6. We write that here. So limits is from 1 to 2. So this is because integration of ax plus b to the power n dx is equal to ax plus b to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. The coefficient of x is a, so you have to write that a here. So like that. So okay, now you apply the limits. This is equal to 1 plus 6i, it is a constant, you keep it as it is. Upper limit is, in place of x put 2, it is 2 cube divided by 3 minus I divided by 6 3 is 18, 18 into 6 into 2 minus 4 whole cube minus of, put x is 1, this is 1 by 3 minus I divided by 6 3 is 18 into 6 into 1 is 6 minus 4 whole cube. Okay, so next step you have to simplify this, which is equal to 1 plus 6i, 1 plus 6i, and this is 8 by 3 minus I by 18 into 6 2s are 12, 12 minus 8 is 12 minus 4 is 8, so it is 8 cube, so 8 cube, okay, right, it is 8 cube is 64 8s, okay, you write it is 8 cube, okay, you write it is 8 into 8 into 8, next step is simplifying this, minus this is 1 by 3 minus of minus plus I divided by 18, and this is 2 cube, 2 cube is 8, 2 cube is 8 here, so 2 4s are, okay, simplifying this, which is equal to 1 plus 6i into 8 by 3 minus 1 by 3 7 by 3, 7 by 3 minus 7 by 3 minus, and you take 8 by 18 I is common factor here, 8 by 18 I, 8 by 18 I comes outside, remaining here is 8 into 8, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 8 by 18 I common factor ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 8 into 8 ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ, 8 into 8 is 64 minus here 8 by 18 I comes outside, remaining is 1, close this, which is equal to 1 plus 6i into this is 7 by 3 minus, so here this is 2 4s are 2 9s are, and this is 63 into 4, 4 divided by 9. Again 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are, again 3 1s are 3 7s are, 7 4s are 28, which is equal to 1 plus 6i into this is 7 by 3 minus 7 4s are, 7 4s are, it is 7 4s are 28 into I. As you go on simplifying this, finally we get 511 by 3 minus 14i. Okay, that's out.